What is going on, guys? Vinny Vegas here once again for another reaction video. Yes, that's right, a reaction video on a reaction channel. It makes no sense. So it's come to my attention that Screen Junkies just posted an honest trailer for Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice. This is going to be very funny and brutally honest, and I am super excited about this one. Without further ado, let's rock. See what we got going on.
From Zack Snyder and his accurately named production company
comes
the blockbuster that united the world's two biggest superheroes and divided everyone else. Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice.
I love that guy's voice.
Get ready for the battle of the century between critics and fans.
That's right.
The movie's most rabid supporters sending out death threats, while its harshest critics refused to admit that anything about it was cool. Even though you'd be lying if you thought this wasn't awesome.
One of the best scenes in the movie.
And this wasn't ridiculous. Martha! Why did you say that name?
Still kind of iffy about
Warner
it.
Brothers needed a surefire mega hit to keep pace with the MCU. Now, they're pairing a screenwriter who once said, Batman vs. Superman is where you go when you admit to yourself you've exhausted all possibilities, and a director who once said, Batman could get raped in prison. That could happen in my movie? Really strange choices in retrospect.
I never heard that one.
Promised the dawn of the Justice League, and they delivered an email attachment as the DC Extended Universe kicks off with a folder of low-res QuickTime videos. Design the logos. Leaving audiences with a cool new Batman movie. Trapped inside a boring, convoluted Superman sequel. Trapped inside whatever cartoon Lex Luthor is from.
It would have been so much better, I think, if they replaced him with someone else.
No, what am I? What was I saying?
The Man of Steel you know and fear has returned. And even he's not sold on the whole Superman gig. Superman was never real. Witness the hero who once stood for truth, justice, and the American way. Stand for booting, moping, and wondering why he even bothers, as the film's main character has nothing to do but silently look constipated, get horrible pep talks from his parents,
Be anything they need you to be, or be none of it.
suck at his job,
Who's that?
and refuse to fight back against his toughest opponent yet, Cable News.
That's right.
Superman was involved in the planning of this attack.
He is not a hero.
Must there be?
Charlie Rose.
Stop scowling and book an interview. Smile. Go to carpool karaoke and sing that Five for Fighting song.
I'm more than a bird. I'm more than a plane.
But my God, he's still a beefcake. Those abs are so good, you won't even notice how fake those eggs are.
Yeah.
Watch Zack Snyder prove once
Someone
and for
else
all
pointed
that
that out
the
to
hero
me.
he really wanted to make movies about is this guy. Or at least his weird murdery fanfic version.
Wasn't expecting that when I saw it.
Ben Affleck shines as Batman, who's one part CrossFit bro, one part Superman, one part Tony Stark, one part Arkham video game, and one part actual bat.
Yep. That scene was awesome.
Real, while the world's greatest detective finally gets to do some actual detective work, as the actor we all assumed would be the worst part of this movie is by far the best part of this movie.
Tell me, do you bleed?
Oh,
Also, everything
love the
Wonder Woman
voice
did was
changer.
really cool. Sorry if that seems kind of tacked on and out of place, but you know, so was she.
She with you?
I thought she was with you.
Of course she's with you. You sent her an email like half an hour ago, remember? Watch The Dark Knight grow to hate Superman for clear, obvious reasons, while Superman grows to hate Batman back because Lex Luthor hired someone to kill a criminal Batman, Brandon, before he put him in prison, so that when Clark Kent refused to cover the local football team and investigated the Gotham Vigilante instead, he would conclude that... Look, I don't have time to explain the whole thing. Can we just roll Lex's plan real quick? Okay, let's see here. Okay, right, the CIA, no. Let's see, okay, I don't even remember that part. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, step 9A. Yeah, I forgot about that part.
9A.
Pee in a jar. Man,
Yep.
this is complicated. You don't have to throw everything but the kitchen sink into your evil plan. And there's the sink.
There's the thing.
You've been waiting since you were a kid to see these two icons go toe to toe. Well, keep waiting for two. talking hours through boring congressional hearings.
Let me say at the outset that I'm grateful to our witness.
So much journalism.
Why aren't we covering this?
And a semester's worth of intro to philosophy lectures.
God is all powerful. It cannot be all good.
To finally get the awesome fight you were promised in the title. That ends after just 8 minutes because their moms have the same name.
You know, that didn't occur to me until I actually saw that scene in the theater.
I know
Like,
Batman's
it didn't
not
click
their
with me.
parents, but come on.
He has the power to wipe out the entire human race, and if we believe there's even a 1% chance that he is our enemy, we have to take it as an absolute certainty.
Having a mom changes none of that motivation, no matter what her name is. You can write all the essays you want, convincing yourself this was brilliant. Then again, dumb is a one-syllable word that covers it pretty well. So suit up for a film that was so highly anticipated, it could never have lived up to the hype, that had to deliver the fight fans have wanted to see on the big screen for decades, address the controversy around Man of Steel, make enough money to compete with Marvel, be a sequel to Man of Steel, and a Batman solo movie, pander to Jar of Pea enthusiasts, form the Justice League, introduce Wonder Woman, The Flash,
Damn.
Aquaman, Cyborg, Lex Luthor, Parademons, Doomsday, Steppenwolf, the death of Superman? Whose idea was it to cram all this into one movie? They just burned through like 6 movies worth of good material.
Yeah.
But at least Suicide Squad looks pretty cool though, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
Starring
Got my
Batman
tickets.
Forever, Last Son of Krypton, Lady in the Water, Jeremy's Iron, Hector Salamanca, Teenage Mutant Abomination Lord of the Rings Cave Troll, Max Landis. Worst product placement ever. What the hell's even happening here? Had to ask like 10 hardcore DC fans, and even some of them didn't know.
Yeah.
Cena, Warrior cameo. A Democratic senator from Kentucky? Sure, why not? Tonight, a comedian died in Gotham. Martha Wayne and Martha Kent. Oh, now I get it. Nope, still dumb. Fans v. Batman v. Superman. V. critics v. other fans. V. executives v. Zack Snyder. V. expectations. Can't do them all justice.
How come Dad never left Kansas?
You let him die in a tornado, remember?
Oh, man.
Wish this Honest trailer was even longer? Well, then click the box on the left to
well,
watch
that
the
made me laugh
Batman
so
v
much.
Superman Honest trailer, Ultimate Edition.
Alright. First impressions. I think they hit the nail on the head with everything they said. When I watch these videos, I'm like, oh, am I going to agree with them? Probably. And is it something that I thought but I didn't say when I saw the film? Yeah, it is. And that's what's really cool about these videos, is because you can kind of relate to some of the thoughts that you were probably thinking but you just never said. Yes, I love Batman v Superman. I've said it so many times, and I shouted from the rooftops. But yes, I know, ladies and gentlemen, that there are horrible things that don't work with this film. I know that. The biggest gripe that I had with Batman v Superman was the Martha thing. I felt like the Ultimate Edition was missing a scene between Bruce and his mother more than anything. I honestly feel like if we had a scene or something between Bruce and his mom that he flashed back to right when he's about to stab Superman with a spear, and she's like, you can't let rage and all this stuff take over you, and you can't become the bad dude, or something along that lines, like with that awesome music they had playing in the background that made you kind of all tearful. If they had that, I felt like it would have just worked a lot better. You know what, at the end of the day, I still did enjoy it. I loved it. I think the Ultimate Cut did a heck of a lot more than the theatrical did, not only because it added, you know, extra minutes of stuff, but it actually had minutes that were really necessary. However, I'm just going to say this. If you haven't seen Batman v Superman, the Ultimate Cut, just go out and watch it. Give it a chance. You gotta clear up 3 hours of your damn life to watch this film. Well, thank you guys for watching my reaction. If you didn't enjoy it, I don't know what to tell you. And make sure to leave comments down below to tell me what you loved and did not love about this video, as well as the Ultimate Cut and theatrical. I want to get a conversation going. What did you guys love about Batman v Superman? What did you hate about it? I can't wait to talk to you guys and get a discussion going. It's going to be freaking awesome. Well, yeah, that's it, basically. Thank you guys for watching my reaction. See you later. Bye.